First thing I want to say before starting this video is that it's okay to be stuck. It's okay to be stuck in life and to not really know where you want to go and your path and your vision. It's okay to feel that way. We're only human. Now we don't always have it figured out. We don't always have life, just figured out. Like, we just don't have it figured out. We don't know. Sometimes we're not all like privileged to know what we want at an early age, or to just do things and just be lucky, or all these things. Sometimes we just don't have it, right? So if you're feeling lost and stuck in life, that's fine. But one thing that I can say is being stuck is fine, but you stay stuck. That's a whole another thing. Because you never want to be in the same position that you are now, years from now, months from now, weeks from now, days from now. You don't want that, because that just tells me that you're okay with being stuck. You're okay with living in fear. You're okay with being the worst person, like the worst version of yourself, And that's not okay at all. It's not. But one thing I can say is there's definitely ways that you can definitely improve yourself. There's a lot of ways. But obviously it starts with you first. It starts with you. And that's actually the first thing that I have to say. It's really you. You have to really go deep within you. You got to look internally. You got to really understand your mind and ask yourself, what do I want in life? Like, really just sit there. I'm gonna let you sit there. Ask yourself, what do I want in life? I'm gonna be quiet. Ask yourself that. So, you probably don't know, right? That's why you clicked on this video, right? Because you're stuck. But that's what this is the process that you gotta go through. You're not gonna just instantly know what you want, but you gotta start asking questions like this. You gotta start going deep in the mind, because the mind is very powerful. The mind will play tricks on you. The mind will, it's crazy. That's my washer. The mind will do a lot of things. It play a lot of tricks. Okay, we gotta wait till this is over. All right, we're back. But like I was saying, the mind will play a lot of tricks with you. It will make you, doubt yourself. It just make you feel like a bad person, and that's because it's just, that's something that you got to fix within you. Because whatever how you feel and whatever your mind knows how you feel, that's how you're gonna project yourself into the world. That's how you're gonna feel in general. You're gonna, like, people will recognize this too. People will recognize that you don't really value yourself. You don't really respect yourself. You don't really have nothing going for you. You just don't care about life as much as you should. And not just about life, but you don't care about your own life. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely ways, like, so one of the ways that I started, having to, like, be unstuck in this game of life, is really just, like I said, like, going deep within you. Because a lot of people, like, they think they know themselves, but they really don't. I'm telling you, there's so many levels to really understanding who you are. Because majority of people, they're like second best versions of somebody else. Like, they want to be somebody else. Most people are not who they are. Like, they're somebody else. Like, and they don't realize it too. That's the worst part about it. They don't realize that their whole life they've been cosplaying as somebody else, and they don't even know, right? And you really got to understand that the actions that you have now, your thoughts, your emotions, everything you're feeling right now, that's not the real you. Like, the real you is in the mirror. Like, when you look at the mirror, right? That the one that's looking back at you out from in the mirror, that's the real you. The one that's standing outside the mirror, that's the you we gotta get rid of. You're trapping the real you in the mirror. We gotta reverse it. You gotta get rid of this version of you, because this version of you is what's holding you back. You have the real you inside you, but you haven't found it yet. You haven't found it. You have to find it, right? Now, another thing that I can say that really actually like is really beneficial is really just journaling and writing down your thoughts and your mind, like what how you're feeling and why you feel it. Because like it's just so much better when you can just see it visually. You just like write it down, see it, and then when you write it down, you go deeper with it. You be like, okay, why do I feel this way? What made me feel this way? How can I avoid feeling this way? And not only do you understand it, but you overstand it. And then once you overstand it, you don't need to do any further deep. You don't have to go deeper than that because you already did the deep work. You already found the substance that you were looking for, right? Journaling and just getting in tune with your mind is like, bro. When I started doing that, bro, like it's just crazy because like you see everything a little bit different because a lot of people they don't like to understand themselves for some reason. They don't like to overstand themselves. They don't like to like just like if you get a thought in your mind, right? You don't just get that thought for a reason. You have to understand why did this come to my mind? Why am I thinking like this? What caused me to think this way? What have I been watching or consuming that made me believe have these belief systems and like you gotta really just you gotta like kill all the dead space in your brain. You gotta kill it. All this like a lot of people just believe things without even like knowing why. Then that's the problem. You have to have a why, right? Your why has to be strong, right? Your why can't be somebody else's why, right? And that's literally most people in this world. A lot of people live in life through other people's lens. It's good to have inspiration from other people, but it's never good to want to be somebody else. See the difference? You can take inspiration from somebody's life, but to be them, to want to be them, to want to have their life, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother story. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. Trust me, you don't. Um Now the last thing I can say, so let's just before I give you the last thing, we talked about you and journaling. So those are like the two steps. Now, we got to start with the bad habits. We got to start with the things that are causing you to fail, right? And this ties in with like you and journaling. This ties in all together. Like every single thing that causes you to fail, like things that like are bad habits or things that you normally do, you have to like find like why. Like you gotta beat it. You gotta beat it. Gotta get rid of it. You have to, you know. Because I'm telling you right now, once you get rid of the bad habits and you start giving yourself better habits and living the life that you want to live, you're going to see how your life just drastically improves. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel it. You're going to see it around you. People will feel your energy too. They will be like, oh shit, like, I'm not, this is not how you normally act. But that's the thing. This is actually how you're supposed to act. This is how you were supposed to, but you kept suppressing it. Feel me? You kept suppressing it. And, your true self is starting to come out. And once people start recognizing your true self and now you respect yourself and now you're putting yourself first and your priorities are straight, people are going to start looking at you weird. They're going to think you switched up. But no, you're respecting yourself now. You care, you value your life more than other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. You're never supposed to value somebody else's life more than yourself. Like, of course you can value somebody's life. You can, but it gets to a point where like, you're more important than anybody else, and that's just facts. Feel me? It's just facts. Those three steps, like it could be the simplest things too. Like you just going to bed earlier. Obviously I'm still going through my issues that I gotta fix to myself, but I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but it's a work in progress for me, right? That's why I make this channel. This channel is supposed to show the process of me going through a lot of stuff and. Right now I was just like, trying to like really understand YouTube titles more and just, make better titles for my YouTube videos and just really go crazy with YouTube because, that was my dream since I was a kid. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I just wanted to like make this video and I kind of wanted to test to see if this video would do good as well based on the knowledge I'm learning about the titles and stuff like that. So when y'all see this video, y'all gonna see the title, the type of title I use, and then it's gonna, maybe time will tell. So, without that, without further ado, I think that this video is, pretty good. If y'all, I definitely want to get to the point where like people start telling me their situations in life, and I make videos about it, because I think that'd be really, really interesting to do, and really give advice and shit like that. So yeah, I hope y'all doing good still. I still have like 3 videos that I filmed that I did not get to upload. So I'm gonna have to do that, but I'm gonna upload this one first. So, but anyways, I hope y'all doing good. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.